So our nerd talk today is our favorite post-apocalyptic settings.
Yeah. Ouch. A couple different aspects to this. So,
Sure, yeah. Tell me what was on your mind when you're thinking about this.
like, which one would you want to live in?
Oh.
Which ones do you enjoy the most? Which ones are you tired of? Which ones are more realistic? Different things like that. So it wasn't just like, what's your favorite one? Then you say it, and then I say mine, and then we're done.
Yeah, okay,
so
okay.
we have to make a discussion.
Yeah. All right.
But I was just thinking, it's a big theme for movies and books and stuff like that, and we've seen a lot of stuff in it. So,
Yeah.
Which ones do you enjoy?
I enjoy settings where there's like a limited natural resource,
Okay.
and there's like this group of people who have access to it, and then there's another group that don't.
Okay.
And so the poor people, I guess, are trying to figure out a way to make it free for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I think Mad Max was oil,
Yep.
and
Was it oil or water?
Well, I know the original one was oil.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then in like the original Total Recall, it was air on Mars or something.
Mm.
So yeah.
It was memories.
Yeah. What
Cool.
about you? What do you got?
Do you have a favorite to start with?
I think my favorite would have to be. It sounds cheesy, but either alien invasion, where there's like aliens come down and just put us in slavery, and they're doing tests on us. That's probably my favorite. Or robots.
Robots?
Yeah.
Okay.
Between those two.
I'm gonna go easy with this one. My preferred, and this shows up on a few lists. My preferred post-apocalyptic setting is Wally.
What?
Shows up on lists. I prefer this because humans don't actually have that terrible of a life. Yeah, they're huge blobs that just float around all day. But, I mean, it's not like they're being enslaved by anything.
They're enslaved by their pleasures.
Well, yeah, but still, that's a lot better than zombies. So, I'm going to go with Wally.
Okay.
If I had to live in a post-apocalyptic setting,
Yeah.
I think I would actually want to live in Waterworld.
Okay, I actually had that down as a reference.
I put on my no list Desert Wastelands, so Mad Max. What were the other ones? I just totally blanked as soon as I said that. Dune. Book of Eli, The Road.
Yeah.
I Am Legend. That kind of scarce resource like you were talking about. Waterworld, it was a scarce resource, but at least it was covered in water.
Yeah.
It wasn't like dying of thirst in the desert. You were dying of thirst on the ocean.
Yeah.
So
he like drank his own pee or something.
Sure.
Filtered it.
Makes sense to me. It's easier to filter pee than salt water, apparently.
Yeah.
So I like Waterworld. I like the idea of pirates and us floating around on boats and finding, diving down to the bottom of the ocean to collect dirt.
Yeah.
So
collect food or whatever.
So I'd want to live on that one.
Okay.
I don't like robots. That was on my list of no's.
No.
There's no...
It's too hard to survive.
There's no hope for a future in a robot post-apocalyptic world. I mean, we learn that in Terminator. Every time they think that they've got hope, well, that's got the combined... That's got robots plus time travel.
Yeah.
And every time you feel like you have hope and you're going to win...
They just go back further.
They go back further and make it even harder.
Yeah. Gosh.
So I'm going to say, robots, we stand no chance
of
surviving.
Yeah. I'm a little tired of those zombies, though.
Yeah. I agree.
Just Walking Dead, you got out there. Fear the Walking Dead.
28 Days, World War Z.
I still like
Z
Resident
Nation,
Evil, though. Yeah.
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
I Am Legend. I think it is overdone, but I put it on my list of no's. I don't like them either.
Yeah.
Because you have the added trauma of someone that you love now being an enemy.
Yeah.
And that's hard.
Yeah.
So I lost you as a wife, and now I have to kill you because you're a zombie and you're trying to kill me. So I'm going to say no to that one as well.
Okay, and no Matrix, because that's...
Because robots.
Robots, yeah.
We stand no chance in the Matrix.
Yeah.
It's better just to take the blue pill and eat my steak.
Yep, just keep on going.
I'll be a battery for life, as long as I don't have to think about it.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever see Equilibrium?
Is that the vampire one?
No.
Okay, no.
That was like set in the future where
art is bad.
Yeah, art is bad. You took a pill every day and it suppressed any emotions. So you were just kind of like...
Meh.
You're basically a zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Giver?
No.
Did you see that one? That was pretty good. That was a book written in the 80s, actually. But it was very similar to that. There were pills or shots or something that you got every single day. Mm-hmm. And actually the entire world, you saw it in black and white. And there was like no color or creativity or anything like that.
Huh.
So I think I remember Equilibrium. Was that Christian Bale?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting that confused with Daybreak? I don't know. There was a zombie movie that came out around the same time.
Point Break. No, I'm kidding. Patrick Swayze zombie.
Nice.
I wrote down Minority Report. That would be interesting to live in.
That's not post-apocalyptic. That's future.
Oh, okay.
That's coming.
Oh.
But the idea of predicting crimes and stopping them before they start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you wouldn't... I'd be so scared every day because it'd be like, well, I thought something, but I didn't actually do it. And then they do all these algorithms on you and go, nope, you were going to do it.
You were going to do it.
I'm like, what? No.
Even if it's wrong.
Yeah.
Just too much power and control.
Yeah.
Nice. I would be interested... I found this a compelling setting. I think I even included on my list of 5 sci-fi movies. Snowpiercer.
I didn't see that.
I've talked about it before, but the world is frozen over, and in order to survive, there's this train that's the Snowpiercer, and so it's going fast enough that it can break through ice that freezes on the tracks, but it can't stop because it can't lose momentum. And so it just continues to circle the world, always moving. And so all of life is contained on this train, and it can't stop or slow down, because if it stops or slows down, it won't be able to break through the ice that's going to form over the tracks, because the ice is always trying to form over the tracks. Gotcha. And by going around the world and breaking through these icebergs, it can continue to move. That's weird, because it's like, okay, you pass this point, okay, 24 more hours, and I guess it... Yeah, it's not around the world in a day. I don't remember if it was like a monthly kind of rotation or what, but that's how they measured time also, is time around the world. How long it took them to pass this one point. Interesting. But it was a really compelling movie. I really enjoyed it. It was all about society, and like the people at the back of the train were serving the people at the front of the train and stuff like that. Great job. Really unique, interesting idea. Yeah. So all of humans lived on the train? Yes. Huh. All of humanity that was left was on this train. So there was like an ice age or something? And its number one mission was keep moving. Yeah. Sounds like Speed 3. Yeah, right. Don't drop below 70, I don't know. 87 miles per hour, 88 miles per hour. Your Speed 2. Go back in the past. Yeah. So. I'll have to check that out. I saw it on Netflix. Yeah. Like pop up. Yeah. It was really good. I was glad I invested the time into it. Yeah. But what about alien invasions? Do you like those? Sure. I enjoy them. It depends, like, how it's done. Like, I tried reading The Fifth Wave. Like, it was a movie that came out last year. I tried reading the books, and it was just so poorly written, I didn't enjoy it. But I liked, Ender's Game was a good book. I enjoyed the movie for that one, too. What else I got? I mean, Independence Day. Awesome movie, so... I thought of War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. Just creepy. Yeah. My two preferred... There's some other creature here that we have to wage war against. Not humanity turning on itself, but kind of like Alien thing. My two preferred settings, though, are Planet of the Apes and Reign of Fire. So
dragons
that we've awakened that now rule the world. That would be my preferred one. I'd rather fight apes or dragons than aliens or robots or zombies.
Yeah, robots and zombies.
Yeah. So I don't think we would win against aliens either. If they found us before we were able to find them, they're obviously superior intelligence. Yeah. Apes, they're brutal, but we might stand a chance, and then dragons would just be awesome. I mean, that movie was fantastic. I'm amazed they didn't do sequels. I'm probably glad they didn't turn it into a bunch of sequels.
Yeah, then it would lose its...
But it was such a great idea. I mean, you're fighting dragons with tanks and helicopters and skydivers and stuff like that. I'm just like, that's so cool.
I never saw that one.
Seriously?
Serious.
Oh my gosh. I saw Reign of Fire. It was one of the first movies I remember seeing twice in the theater, and I saw them both on the same day.
Wow.
I was walking out of Reign of Fire, and I saw another friend walking in, so I turned around and walked back into it. That was at the time when my brother was working at the theater, too.
Oh, okay.
So I think that day I might have seen 5 movies in one day at the theater. Reign of Fire being 2 of them.
Did that have Ewan McGregor in it?
No. That was Matthew McConaughey and Christian Bale.
That's right.
Was in Reign of Fire. So good. I have it. I'll let you borrow it.
Okay.
It's awesome. So that's my preferred creatures. What about the kaiju, Godzilla, Creature from the Deep, Fight It with Giant Robots kind of movies?
Oh, yeah.
Into those at all?
Yeah, because it kind of gathers humans together. You're not fighting each other. Yeah. That's
a cool reason to like an alien invasion movie.
Yeah.
Something that can bring us closer together. Pacific Rim, did you ever see that? You saw that one at my house, right?
No, I didn't.
You didn't come over for movie night for that one? That was actually good.
Borrowed it, yeah. It was like giant sock'em bots.
Yeah, it was like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers almost. But I went into that one. We did a movie night with that one and Ender's Game. And we watched Ender's Game first, and we're so disappointed in the movie versus the book. Because most of us had read the book, and we're just expecting the book to be translated well. But then we watched that one, and we were all so surprised at how good it was. And I think the difference was just in the expectations set before we went in. It's like Ender's Game was probably a superior movie, but the expectations were way up here. So we had no expectation. No. Pacific Rim was going to be our let's make fun of this movie. And it ended up actually being okay. So we remember it a lot better.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Got any more? I got to throw out a special mention for Book of Eli.
Oh, yeah, I did like that movie.
Just because that was really cool as a Christian to see that movie.
He's blind the whole time?
Yeah.
And he memorized the whole Bible?
Spoilers. But that was really cool to see what that book was and, how much he valued it and how hard he was fighting to have it translated or transposed or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Do I recognize the Word of God as important as Denzel Washington did? Not a sermon, just thought.
Yeah.
Well.
Cool.
Okay.
So I'd still rather live in Wally, though.
Didn't he just pick up garbage?
He did. I don't want to be Wally.
Oh, okay. Well,
I want to be the human hovering. Seriously?
No.
Oh, man, you got kids.
Because it looked dumb to me.
Wally's cute. Okay. I like it.
He looked like the Nintendo robot. You know that original?
No, Wally's a good one.
Okay.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Well, I can't have a good conversation with you about Wally. You haven't seen it.
Well, I mean...
But it's the idea of humans are sent to space in a spaceship because the Earth is uninhabitable.
Because we plunder the resources?
Yeah, and we just dump trash everywhere, basically. And it's supposed to be one of these, we're only supposed to be there a short-term time until Earth is able to be populated again.
Okay.
But then they just get comfortable with it, and they live there for longer than they ever should have.
Huh.
And Wally is the last robot on Earth, and his daily job is to clean up trash and compact it all.
Oh gosh.
And so, no, it's actually ends up being a pretty good movie. The humans learn what it means to be self-sufficient and make their own decisions again, kind of thing. So, I liked it.
I was just thinking about...
But I would rather just be a fat blob floating around doing nothing than have to scrape and fight for my own survival against apes or zombies.
You have like a headband, and it has like a screen for Netflix, and you're just like floating in space.
That's pretty much what they were doing. Yeah. They didn't talk to each other. They didn't touch each other or anything like that.
Yeah.
They all just interacted through their screens with each other.
Yeah.
So...
This is more of a future thing, but did you ever see that movie Surrogates with Bruce Willis?
I saw Junior, where Arnold Schwarzenegger has a baby. Is that what you're talking about?
No.
No, I haven't seen Surrogates. What's that one?
It was set way in the future where I guess people were dying, but they could transplant their brain into just another body, and that was the surrogate. So it would just be all these beautiful people, but when you go to the actual person laying down, it was just this big fat person. And it was very interesting because you saw some people, they were just overgrown, just fat,
still alive, but not really.
But you never got to see what Bruce Willis looked like. It was interesting. Yeah.
Did you make it that far in, oh my gosh, just totally blanked on the name, Black Mirror? I was about to say White Rabbit, but that's another show I've been watching.
I finished Black Mirror.
So you made it to that episode that kind of parallels that in Black Mirror.
Which one, though?
Where you upload your brain to the cloud when you die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Which...
We need to talk about season 2 before we can get to season 3 of Black Mirror.
Sure, yeah. I just can't stand Bryce Dallas Howard, though.
Oh man, that was a
good episode.
Terrifying episode.
Yeah. I just don't like her as an actor, but
that was like the episode that I was like, oh my god, this is real life.
Install that app. Install that app now.
Like me, please.
Yeah. Please.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll wrap this one up. Where can people find you? I'm
on Instagram at CP_EH, and I blog daily at barrettyoung.com.
And I'm on Twitter at Charchangs. And if you could support the show, patreon.com/HadokenNet. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Save.
Oh.
That was so funny. You just went right into your rant.
Millennial rant?
Yeah. I didn't know what you were gonna... I didn't know what to expect.
We can't hold it against Rory Gilmore. It's not her fault. Logan's just so dreamy. How could she not cheat with a married... or an engaged man?
Engaged man, yeah. No good jobs are hiring. That's what
I mean, in her, she has more to be. She's less responsible than any of us because she had an entire TV show about her childhood.
Yeah.
And an entire town that just worshipped the ground she walked on. Hadoken!